I have often wondered what the fate of Christianity and its followers would be if the Council of Nicaea had not met. The history of religion, faith, beliefs, humanity, and the Bible may have started centuries before the first Bible was written. Nevertheless, the Council of Nicaea laid the foundation of Christianity and the Bible. The Council of Nicaea, convened in 325 AD, is often regarded as a pivotal event in the history of Christianity. Emperor Constantine summoned the ecumenical council to address and resolve the theological disputes within early Christianity, particularly concerning the nature of Jesus Christ and his relationship with God the Father. The decisions made at Nicaea laid the groundwork for Christian orthodoxy and significantly shaped the beliefs and practices that continue to influence Christianity today. One of the most significant outcomes of the Council of Nicaea was the formulation of the Nicene Creed. This statement of faith established a unified declaration of core Christian beliefs concerning the nature of Christ. The Creed affirmed that Jesus Christ is of one substance with the Father, countering the Arian position that maintained Jesus was a created being, distinct from God. The Arian belief resonates more today than when it was first propagated. This assertion became fundamental to Orthodox Christian belief, aligning the faith with the theology of the Trinity. The Council addressed the contentious teachings of Arius, who argued that the Son was not eternal and was subordinate to the Father. Rejecting the Arian doctrine and establishing Christ's divinity marked a turning point in defining the nature of God within Christianity. By establishing a unified doctrine, Nicaea helped to consolidate Christian belief systems, reducing the variance in interpretations that had led to division among early believers. While Nicaea did not formally canonize the Bible, it laid the groundwork for the Council of Rome, the Synod of Hippo, and the rest to unify Christian doctrine, inadvertently contributing to the gradual process of determining which books would be considered canonical, thereby influencing what constitutes the Christian Bible today. It established a framework for the organization and governance of the Church, asserting the authority of bishops and the ecclesiastical hierarchy. This move towards a centralized authority in Christianity laid the groundwork for the institutional church, which played a significant role in Christian beliefs. It remains a subject of debate because the propagators keep violating the principles on which they depend. The involvement of Emperor Constantine and the merging of political power with ecclesiastical authority raised questions about the motivations behind certain decisions. It's argued, and rightly so, that the staking of Christianity's future on political backing diluted its spiritual integrity and led to a faith that was sometimes more concerned with power dynamics than genuine belief. The Council's decision to reject Arianism and the subsequent persecution of Arians represent a troubling precedent for intolerance within Christianity. The determination to establish orthodoxy sometimes came at the cost of dialogue and genuine theological exploration, creating an environment where dissenting views were marginalized or silenced brutally. The ambiguity in certain formulations within the Nicene Creed has led to ongoing theological disputes. Different interpretations of the Creed have contributed to later schisms, such as the divide between Eastern Orthodox and Roman Catholic churches. The prevalence of doctrinal conflicts indicates that while the Council aimed for unity, it inadvertently sowed seeds of division. The rigid adherence to what was deemed orthodox at Nicaea contributed to the rise of fundamentalist tendencies within Christianity. This has manifested in various sects and movements that insist on literal interpretations of doctrine, often alienating those with different understandings of spirituality and faith. The implications of the Council of Nicaea are profound and continue to resonate in contemporary society. The Nicene Creed remains a touchstone of Orthodox faith for modern believers, shaping worship practices and theological education. Additionally, the Council's legacy influences discussions on inclusion and diversity within Christianity, as questions arise about the interpretation and relevance of orthodox belief in a pluralistic world. For non-believers or those of other faiths, the Council exemplifies the intertwining of religion and politics, serving as a case study for examining how religious doctrines can shape social and cultural norms. Understanding the historical context and decisions made at Nicaea can foster a more nuanced conversation about faith, tolerance, and the dynamics of belief in society. The Council of Nicaea was a landmark event that fundamentally shaped Christianity's trajectory, establishing essential doctrines that continue to impact millions today. While it laid a foundation for Christian orthodoxy, the pitfalls associated with its decisions also serve as a cautionary tale about the complexities of faith, authority, and the potential for conflict within religious traditions. Engaging with these historical realities encourages believers and non-believers to reflect critically on the nature of belief and the relationships between power, religion, and God.